Tales of Veldrith, written and produced by Matty Taylor. Book 2, The Lens of Power, Episode 19, A Fractured Alliance. The dawn was deceptively calm. The golden beam that had pierced the sky the night before had faded, leaving Jorvik shrouded in an uneasy quiet. Despite the temporary victory over the cult, the city's defences felt fragile, as though held together by sheer will rather than strength. In the council chambers, Vestinus, Eira and Father Aldrich stood before the elders. The extinguished fragment lay on the table, its once blazing surface now dull and inert.
"This is what remains of the fragment,"
Vestinus said, his voice steady.
"We disrupted the cult's ritual, but their efforts are far from over."
Elder Hrothgar stroked his beard, his expression grave.
"How long before they return?"
"A matter of days, maybe less,"
Eira replied.
"They'll regroup and try again. They won't stop until they have all the fragments."
Elder Ingrid leaned forward, her piercing green eyes fixed on Vestinus.
"And what of this fragment? Can it still be used?"
Vestinus glanced at the lifeless shard.
"Not as it is. But the energy it contained hasn't disappeared. It's merely dormant. The cult will find a way to reignite it."
Hrothgar slammed his fist on the table.
"Then why haven't we destroyed it yet?"
"We've tried."
Vestinus said, his tone sharp.
Its magic is tied to the ley lines. Destroying it would take power far beyond anything we possess.
"Then we must hide it,"
Ingrid said firmly.
"Take it far from here, somewhere the cult cannot reach."
Aldrich, who had remained silent until now, stepped forward. His face was pale, his hands trembling.
"I'll take it. The fragment. It seems to respond to me. I can shield it."
"No."
Vestinus said quickly.
"It's already affecting you. The longer you carry it, the more it will corrupt you."
"But—"
"No."
Vestinus repeated, his voice firm. After the meeting, Vestinus and Eira stepped out into the quiet streets of Jorvik. The morning sunlight did little to lift the weight on their shoulders.
"We're running out of options,"
Eira said, breaking the silence.
"If we can't destroy it and we can't keep it safe, what's left?"
Vestinus looked up at the sky, his crimson skin catching the light.
"There's an old legend,"
he began.
"a place called the Sunforge, hidden deep in the northern mountains. It's said to be the site where the auroral lens was first forged, a place where the sun's energy burns stronger than anywhere else."
Eira frowned.
"And you think this forge could destroy the fragment?"
"It's possible,
Vestinus said.
if we can channel its energy properly."
"If..."
Eira repeated, shaking her head.
"You're betting everything on a legend."
"What other choice do we have?"
Vestinus countered.
"The cult will never stop, and neither will the fragment's influence. If the Sunforge exists, it may be the only way."
Eira hesitated, then sighed.
"Fine. But how do we find it? The northern mountains are vast."
Vestinus smirked faintly.
"I know someone who might be able to help."
They found Leona in the dimly lit corner of a tavern, nursing a cup of something that smelled potent. The thief and scholar had a reputation for knowing things others didn't, though her allegiance was as slippery as her smile.
"Well, well,"
Leona said as they approached, leaning back in her chair.
"if it isn't my two favourite troublemakers, what brings you to my humble corner of Jorvik?"
"We need your help,"
Eira said bluntly. Leona raised an eyebrow, her scarred face catching the light.
"That's new. Usually you're barking orders or chasing me down for petty crimes."
Eira rolled her eyes.
"This isn't about you, Leona. We're looking for the Sunforge."
Leona's smile faded. She set her cup down, studying them carefully.
"The Sunforge, huh? Big ask. Dangerous too. And you think I know where to find it?"
"We know you do.
Vestinus said.
You've mapped the northern territories, haven't you?"
Leona chuckled, shaking her head.
"I don't know whether to be flattered or annoyed that you've been keeping tabs on me."
"Both."
Eira said.
"Now, are you in or not?"
Leona considered them for a long moment, then sighed.
"Fine, I'll take you. But it's going to cost you."
Eira folded her arms.
"You'll be well compensated if we survive."
Leona grinned.
"I'll take that as a yes."
The trio left Jorvik the following morning, travelling north with the fragment secured in a reinforced case. Aldrich, though reluctant, remained behind under the council's orders to aid in fortifying the city. As they ventured deeper into the wilderness, the landscape grew harsher, the trees thinning into jagged cliffs and snow-dusted peaks. Leona led the way, her movements confident despite the treacherous terrain.
The Sunforge is said to be hidden in a valley guarded by ancient wards,
She explained.
The last time I was up here, I found some ruins that might fit the description.
Let's hope they're the right ones.
Eira muttered, gripping her cloak against the biting wind. As they climbed higher, the fragment began to pulse faintly, its glow returning with each step. Vestinus could feel its energy resonating with the land, a connection that both guided and unnerved him.
We're getting close.
He said. Leona stopped abruptly, holding up a hand.
Wait.
Ahead, the narrow path opened into a wide plateau where a group of cultists had set up camp. Golden symbols glowed on the ground, their light illuminating the faces of the robed figures as they chanted in unison.
They're ahead of us,
Eira whispered, drawing her sword. Vestinus's eyes narrowed.
We can't let them finish whatever they're doing. If they're attuning the ley lines to call the lens.
Then we hit them hard and fast,
Eira said, stepping forward. Leona grabbed her arm.
You might want to rethink that. Look.
From the centre of the ritual circle, a figure stepped forward, his robes adorned with intricate sun motifs. He carried a staff that glowed with a golden light, its energy pulsing in time with the fragment.
Solaris.
Vestinus growled. The cult leader raised his staff, his voice booming.
The lens will be whole, and its light shall burn away the darkness.
The ground trembled as the ley lines surged with power, their energy converging on the circle. Vestinus turned to Eira and Leona, his expression grim.
We take him down, now.
Eira nodded, her grip tightening on her sword.
Let's finish this.
Together they charged toward the plateau, the fragment's glow intensifying as the battle began.